notifications so you know when I'm up here, man. Most important, also next to hitting the subscribe button, is hitting that like button. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button, man. Just got back. I had to run around for a little bit. Oh shit. Crazy. Get my jacket right. Just got back. Just got back. Just got back. And I told y'all when I get back, it's coming back up here. The things that I said I was gonna talk about, I still am. But something else stumbled across my desk. Stumbled across my desk, man. Stumbled across my desk. As y'all know, it's been a back and forth with this Gully TV dude. I don't really care nothing about that. Whatever him and Un had going on, we had people that was saying that he was defending Un, and I started to go and grab the video and do a reaction to it and show them where he wasn't defending Un. He was trying to embarrass Un and act like he's a big dog to Un. See, when people that never had money before get money, in some type of way, some form, start getting money, they get beside themselves, start acting like something that they really not, and then want to forget the person that helped them get there, bite the hand that feed them. That's who this Gully dude is, and really exaggerate of who they really are, what they really got, and then when unspeak out, because it was clear as day he was trying to disrespect Un in that video with Jim Jones. Don't try to utilize it as if somebody is stupid. See, with some people that is so really, excuse me now, that is really ignorant and think that they got people blinded, their lies seem to catch up with them. And when you think that you can make somebody think that you was defending Un, and then you have people online that is really slow, and if you're not slow, don't take it personal. Learn from it if you're defending this dude. And even admit that you might have been a little gullible to this Gully stupid stuff that he was defending Un in the first video. And he was not. Disrespecting the person that was supposed to be his friend. And he chose numbers and making some money off of it because Un implicated Jim Jones in it. So he thought his numbers would, that would just be a good check for him. But it's not cool. Not cool. So anyway, I got tied in with it anyway because me and Un was doing some things, and I was on his page when he was talking about the situation or whatever. But Un, which is a good friend of his, knew very deep secrets with this guy, and he came out of his own mouth, and did not argue about I take care of my kids. When Un said you don't even take care of 15 of your kids, and this guy online saying, um, I don't need to take care of my kids. I gave them great DNA. Yo, who says something like that about their kids? Never defended about him taking care of his kids. Never showed nothing about his kids. Never disputed on about his kids. He disputed about having pictures of how he looked good. Um, the chains that he was wearing that come all the way down here with a piece at the end of all the way to your navel with a round little piece. There's supposed to be some diamonds. It's a dozen. It's nothing, man. It's crazy. Never disputed nothing about his kids. Said I'm gonna show you pictures, the pictures of him with cars in Miami or whatever. Never said nothing about his kids. Nothing. Now, the biggest kicker. This is the kicker. The kicker is, oh, you said I did what? What with a girl, with a woman? Yes. I whooped on her. I beat her. I did this. I did that to her, and I'll do it again. And my hoes and the bouncing around and with the like he a pimp dog. That's how he doing and all that. What? You saying that about a woman? I'm all the way against that. Me and my organization, I got kids. I let it live. He want to make jokes and think something is funny. This ain't funny. When I say something about you, it's the truth. I'm not saying nothing to make no jokes. And I really demand that you take that down, to be honest. Even though I got video of it, still, you need to take that down about what you would do to a woman. You will make our kids think that they are young boys that's growing up to be men think that it's cool to whoop on a woman. And you ain't susceptible to to society. You don't live by the rules. You do what you want to do. When your hoe get out of line, that's crazy talk to me. And anybody that's following him is crazy, man. In real life, you don't love your aunt, niece, nothing until something happened to you or to something happened to one of yours. And that's crazy. But so as I've been going, I don't know, it's in my algorithm now because I've been searching and searching because I want to show people what's wrong with harming women because it normally leads up to death sometime, or a woman being paralyzed over a man that can do these things to him and think that is cool. And the man said this clear as day out of his mouth. And I'm telling them, I'm demanding you to take it down. It's beneficial to you, to be honest, but it's still going to be around because people still have it because I got it. And if you ever get out of line, I'm going to make sure I remind you of it every time, bro. Every time. And it all started because you befriended a guy that helped you get to where you at. We don't care about the DVDs that you could show and you had. They wasn't popping until you got with Un. And he plugged you with the right people where you could create to go to the next level, to get you popping. Not only that, you fell out with every person that you got a DVD with. None of them that you on a DVD with, you can say that you rock with them. None of them. You name one, I'll bet you any amount of money right now. Whatever you want to bet, bro. They don't rock with you no more. If they see you, they would probably do something to you. That's what type of person you are. You are way out of line of saying Bootsy have negative energy, man. You know, the energy that he attracts. And like, you don't even be paying attention to what you say. And you are that person that people don't even rock with. But people rock with Lil Boosie. We can't help we got stalkers or fans that's just cray cray, allegedly. These are not fans. These are people you interacted with personally, man. Personally. But you said out of your mouth, you will whoop a woman again. And your whole get out of line and you was bouncing like you a pimp. And you talking all fly and all that. Like, that's cool. And you brag about your daddy, you said. Your daddy was a pimp. Nobody don't respect, real men don't respect no pimp, man. To take women money and make them go out in the street and do things, but your mama was married to one and created you. But you said you come from a great cloth of quality. Boy, you sound stupid to me, man. Greetings from Germany. Shout out. Sound stupid to me, boy. And you keep mentioning my name, man. Listen, bro, I ain't the one. Never been. Never been. But I can show you better than I tell you, homie. And really, I'm from a whole nother cloth, bro. But I will indulge when it's the truth. But I'm not gonna make nothing up on nobody. I'm never gonna lie on you because I don't even know you till I don't. You don't know me, so you can say what you want to say, man. Big facts. So I'm. I want to just show the people, man. I want to show the people. I just did one episode of domestic violence, which led to death from a couple, which shows ignorance of what this Gully dude preach. He's a wolf in sheep clothing and faking people out like he a good person. Once he done disclosed himself, I mean, enclosed, just showed who he is after told the world who he is. And he admitted it after said it. He admitted it that he beat on women. And so what? He said, so what? And y'all still rock with this guy? That's crazy. I am at Terry D Films. Y'all can Google him. We do it's my partner. And this is what we do. We against men that beat on women. We against women that beat on men. Domestic violence is never good. So now I'm searching through the YouTube channels, and I see 50 Cent 3 days ago. Y'all go and check it out. I'm gonna in this KSLA news. I'm gonna react to this. I'm using this under fair use. It's 50 Cent donates hundreds of thousands to nonprofits. Full conference, man. And it's about domestic violence. How real is that? How I come across this? Now I understand it's gonna be some backlash. Y'all gonna get in the comments and saying, well, 50 Cent baby mom said that he was beating on her and things of that nature. And if that is true, like I said, the same thing about Puff. If we know it's true that he did what he did to Cassie, that don't mean that he should still be in jail for what they charged him with. Charge him with what he did to Cassie, which they didn't. But he is a human being just like us. If you're on alcohol, you have a gambling problem. If you're on drugs and you have a problem, if you have a problem with beating on a woman or a man, you have which is anger management, go and get counseling for it. So if that is true, because this is alleged, ain't nothing really came out, no charges against 50 or nothing. But if it's true, even though no charges came out on him and no real evidence, he might have went and got anger management. That's probably why he know how to control his man, his anger while he's beefing with people. He put it out there and he's looking like to me he's using it for fun. If you feed back into it, he gonna feed back into it. He's somewhere laughing and don't care what you say about him and his loved ones. He don't care. So I'm just saying. I know that's what y'all probably gonna say, but at the end of the day, for him doing this, he's giving to people that have their own nonprofits that's against domestic violence. And he chose the area where he wanted to do it at. And I'll let y'all see all of this. That's how serious it is with domestic violence, besides the episode before this one that I showed when the man unalived his fiance for stupidity reason and he looking stupid right now. So this came up, and that's how God worked. God sent this one right in my lap. I didn't see this. I guess it came with me speaking about Gully through the algorithm about how he'll hit a woman, and we'll do it again. And he take pride in that. And he's a selfish dude. He worry about his own self because he'll befriend the guy to help him get where he at, which is uncasa, man. You bugging. And I haven't even spoke to Uncasa in about 2, 3 weeks now. I haven't. There's no unless it's a need to, but there ain't no need right now because he busy. I'm busy. We doing what we do, but when we need to talk, we will talk. That's my little bro. Um, my brother. Whatever, if he need to call me, he'll call me. Period. But now at this point, being that Gully keep mentioning my name, I am going to show him what I'm about. I'm not that dude, bro. And really, this is a learning lesson to you. You don't whoop on women, bro, and be proud of it, man. That sounds crazy to me. Not even because I got daughters. I've been through it growing up. We never was about no men hitting on women, period. Teenage years. Almost unalive the person doing that. And I gave him a chance when I whipped out on him, chasing him around the car. So I'm not doing this to embarrass little Gully. This ain't about that. This is a learning lesson to Gully. This is a learning lesson. And for real, you need to take that down in real life. Because we don't need our young boys looking at that and thinking, oh, word, Gully said it's cool. I knew I wasn't bugging out. I can do it too. And then go beating on the women and all that. Now young boys going to jail because they following you. And y'all people that is egging it on and supporting Gully, y'all are victims. Excuse me, y'all not victims. Y'all are culprits to the bullcrap that will create victims of our young men going out beating women because Gully said it's cool. Then there's people in my inbox or my comments saying, you just mad at Gully for you ain't looking at the real reason. Y'all ain't looking at the first video. He was defending Un. What video was you watching? Stupid. He was disrespecting Un, but saying things in a manner as if he was respecting him, but talking crazy. You don't talk to a grown man like that. That means you trying to look down on my little bro after he put you in position to get you where you at, bro. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. You don't have the right to do that, and nobody has the right to look down on nobody. Period. And that was that man business, what he felt like saying to Jim Jones. That's between him and Jim Jones. Who are you to step up and say something? Who are you? What you do, man? You a podcaster, bro. What do you do? Who do like nobody never really seen you do nothing but talk about what you do. Those pills, nothing. You talk about these mixtapes and all that, nothing. You post videos of artists and all that on your page. All right, so what? Cool. Respect to the artist that's trying to get right and utilize his platform. But if you're utilizing a platform of a man that beat on women, God ain't gonna bless you. I wouldn't even put nothing on his platform that after I seen him say, I'll beat up BITC, I'll whoop my hoe, I'll do it again and again. And this I would never rock with that. You only now making your own demise for trying to be an up and coming artist by utilizing him. Explain something to you. When God see that you got a person next to you, you doing good, right? You doing good. And you got two, three people you cool with. You rock with them, but they do a bunch of foul stuff. You might got a person that do beat his woman up, but come hang with you every day, show you love, but go home and argue with her and curse her out and beat her up. Argue with their mama, talk to their mama like their mama ain't the mama, but come and hang with you. God is not going to bless you. All of the things that you got going good going to start going bad because you do the things that you doing good that you got going for you, got you rising, going to start decreasing because you got this guy next to you. Your mind, you're going to be wondering like, damn, what's going on? Damn, everything was set up properly. It's just, how the hell that bad? Because you got the wrong people around. God ain't going to let you win. He ain't gonna let you fail, but he ain't gonna let you win because you're gonna win, and then you're gonna show this person over here that beat on women some love and help them still strive and being able to leave you and go home and beat on their woman. That's a fact. Thorough but sincere said, "You're only good as the company you keep." That's a fact. And it's dangerous. And that's who Gully is, man. And see, I told him Gully means you's a clown, you's a sucker, man. You Gully, man. You man, get up out of here. And see, people like that is a selfish person. You are for self. You only and you try to use people to get where you want to go. Gully probably would have been way bigger than what he is right now. He could have been on these levels of these big podcasts like Cameron and Joe, all these rappers, even though these rappers come in with an audience, so it's easier for them to create a big YouTube. But when you've been doing this thing for the longest, that's why a lot of these cats is mad because they bring their fan base over there with them. That's why you should be mad because they bringing their rap fan base with them. It's the same thing as if you was outside hustling, selling drugs. You see another dude doing it, you want to do it so you can get you some money. You might could do it better than them and come up and start eating and riding around the hood to fly cars. That's all podcasting is. It's the same thing. Rapping is the same thing. Everybody want to be a rapper. Don't try to complain because somebody want to podcast now and come into this lane. I get it. They was cursing it out. A lot of people was cursing out about probably selling drugs. And they was like, man, I gotta get in, man. That thing looking real good. I gotta get in. It is what it is. If you good at what you do, why you worrying about somebody else coming getting in? Keep your product good, and you gonna roll. Gully could have been bigger than what he is, but he's a snake for real. He's a snake, and he violated Uncasa all the way to the point where he wanted Uncasa to take Cameron product and start pressing up his own stuff and doing it. And Uncasa told him, "Nah, that's Cam joint." Said, "Yeah, but you part of the movement." He said, "But still, that's Cam thing." So now he was already trying to be the devil in Uncasa ear to make him press up stuff and sell it. He didn't say, call Cam and ask him, can you sell it? He didn't give him the right advice. He just told him, man, go ahead and press your own, man. Man, they don't rock with you like that. That's devil talk. It's documented. He said it. He tell you what he said. Uncasa did right by saying that's Cam stuff. I'm not doing that. If anything, ask. Yeah, ask. I had my boy with me a few minutes ago, sitting right here with me before I got back here. 730E. Y'all Google him. He created the 730 movement. Freaky Zeke didn't create 730 Dipset. Him and Freaky Zeke was boys back in the day. That's my little bro. He just was here with me. He called Cameron and asked Cameron. And y'all, it's documented. Anybody can call, hit Cameron up and ask him. He asked, yo, bro, can I do 730 Dip South? Cameron said, yeah, do what you need to do, man. If it start blowing up, don't forget me to cut me in. And it was just that simple. That's all Gully had to tell Un to do. Science fiction said people are crazy, and that's never going to change, though. That's a fact, man. That's a powerful sentence you just said, bro. It's crazy. It's very crazy, man. But I'm here giving the lessons of real reality, man. Time 18188 said, street knowledge with wisdom. I have no idea, but Cameron, if not mistaken, own the rights to Diplomats. Am I right or wrong? According to him, he owned the rights to it. He went in and copy wrote it. He felt that Jimmy was starting to do his own thing and didn't listen to him, and so he said he went and copy wrote it. But Jimmy said that Cam did it behind his back. So that's another thing that they gotta fix. But I'm sure they're gonna get it right because both of them are smart individuals and they love each other. Bottom line, that's why I know they're gonna fix it because I know they love each other. Simon said, I was playing about the Charleston White thing. I'm sorry. No problem, homie. It's all gravy. A lot of people say that. We all got people we look alike. I ain't mad at it. Charleston White doing his thing, being successful, even though I don't agree with a lot of stuff that he do and say. But hey, it is what it is. I look better than him though. Good has no boundaries. Time 1988 said there's a dude in Harlem that was making some sneakers that look like Michael Jordan's Air Force Ones that Cameron is working with. Yeah, right. Jimmy was working with him at first too, and now Cam is working with him and doing the Dipset movement with the shirts and all that. And Jimmy is upset behind it for some reason. And the dude said, you know, how they came behind it. I don't know. I don't want to be in the middle of what y'all got going on. So yeah, hopefully they get that right and all that. Because Jimmy is diehard diplomat. In his heart, he was there, and nobody can say he wasn't. He was there. He held it down. At the end of the day, also, Cam is the one that started all of this stuff. It came from him grinding from mixtape days, rapping on the corner, and all that. Right. I hope it don't get nasty either. So yeah, get back to the point of what we talk about. Beating on women never good. Especially when you get to the point where you're gonna have to unalive them and you're thinking stupid, and then when you're sitting in that chair in front of the courtroom, you want to look all sad. But before that, your chest poked down, you this, you that. But when you're in the courtroom after you unalive and you looking stupid, you looking like this. Excuse me. Charles said Cam owned the Dipset name. But yeah, you looking stupid after you done something stupid, hitting on a woman and all that. See, a person like Gully need to feel those cuffs on him after whooping on a woman. I'll see if he like that. But we demanded, yo, you take that down, Gully. What you saying? I'll whoop on him. I'll do this and I'll do it. Even though I got it recorded already. So even if you take it down, I can remind you that you whoop on women, bro. For real. For real. I will remind you, brother. I ain't up here speaking about fake stuff. You like to do this, or you like even the allegations against you about you allegedly being with men and all that. I ain't going into all that and making jokes about it because ain't really nothing to joke about. It's real is real. I'm coming up here with real talk because that's how I move. And like Joel Santana say, I'm from the city where the skinny dudes ride, boy. We ride for real. I don't care where you from, where you at. We not really with the bull crap. Hitting on women, we ain't with it, man. We demand you take that down. Because we don't want our kids, our sons, looking at no stuff like that with a person that got influence. And we realize now you got influence because people still is still watching your channel and still coming at Uncasa or coming at people as if you are influential, which you could be, but you need to. That means you got anger management. You need to go do some classes, bro. If you beat on women, man, you need to go do some classes. And I'm gonna get ready to show y'all 50 Cent. Like I said, people gonna say his baby mama said this, that, this, that, this, that. He's still human. He might have went and did anger management classes. He against that violence, beating on women. So he went and invested and donated money to nonprofits that are against domestic violence, beating on women, or even women beating on men. I'm in the same organization with my brother Terry D. Films. We did a movie. Y'all go check the movie out. 17 Days. Omar Gooden for Baby Boy is in it. He plays a cop. Miguel Nunez, which is Juana Man, he plays the father of the girl that get beat on and get brutalized, almost unalived. I'm part of that. I did casting for that. I supervised the director. My boy wrote the movie and directed it. So I'm not up here trying to shame Gully because I want some points from it. I don't need no points from it. He just need to know who he playing with when he playing with people. Because I'm gonna show him better than I tell him. Now we got 50 Cent that just donated money for the same cause. And now we're gonna react to that. I'm gonna let y'all see it more than I tell y'all. And this was 3 days ago, man. This was 3 days ago. And you notice she said murdered. Murdered. So for Gully to be up here talking about what he would do and he would do it again, it could eventually lead to somebody being unalived, a woman. And notice they ain't really utilizing women that do it to men, because the majority, the factor is men doing it to women. We can't hide that women do it to men, but the majority. And for Gully to do that and say it like it's cool and still have it on his platform where our kids can go up there and see that and think that, oh, it's cool, he doing it, and people still like him and respect him. Oh man, we demanded he take that down. For real. Listen what this lady's saying. And they lose work because they get beat up and can't even go to work the next day because Gully held his girl back all the way from Erie, Pennsylvania in Harlem. She was ready to go because she had to go to work and he wouldn't let her go to work. And he ended up whooping on her inside of the house where Un watched him. And he tried to downplay and say Un wasn't even there. You wasn't even there. Why would Un say he was there if he wasn't there? Nobody got to lie, bro. And you are dangerous, man. You are dangerous with your mental. That's crazy to me. But that's why they miss work, get fired, all of the above, because they face messed up and can't go to work, or damaged where they are hurt and in the hospital because of people like Gully TV, man. Study reports from 10 countries, between 55% and 95% of women who have been physically abused by their partners had never contacted non-governmental organizations, shelters, or never contacted their family members, government, shelters, nothing, so they can hide from people like Gully. Even though he said that wasn't his girl, he was using her for her car to get around. But he said he was taking care of Un. How you taking care of Un back then, but you used a girl for her car and got mad when she was ready to go? How was you taking care of that? Don't even make sense logically, bro. Like, who you think you talking to with that ignorant talk? Your fan base. Y'all listening to this dummy talk this type of talk? This is crazy. For him. Hold up. Miss Hathaway said Gully was right. Oh, yeah, you're a troll. I'm going to let you stay up here. I'm going to see how long you troll and say ignorant stuff. The cost of an intimate partner violence in the U.S. alone exceeded $5.8 billion per year, or account for nearly $1.8 billion. Men who as children witnessed their parents' domestic violence were twice as likely to abuse their own wives than some. You see what she said? Men that see this. See, Gully, you must have had seen this with your father and your mother. No disrespect to your mother. I'm never disrespecting nobody's mother. But the lady just said it. Men normally see this happen because of their father do it to their parent, to their mother, excuse me. So for you to do it and think that is cool, and your father was a pimp that you said out your mouth, and your mother married him, you had to see this happen. So for you to dictate this same movement, evidently that's what you normally do. Wait, hold on. I got my brother, I got my BMF brother up here right now. Hold on, Wavy, real quick. I ain't even going. I'm just hold on. But for you to do that, that means you watched your father do it. You watched your father do it. And you just heard this lady say the kids see it. That's why we demanding that Gully TV take that down, because we don't want our young boys to see that you said what you said, like it's okay to do it. And we got 50 Cent up here right now advocating against it right now. Wavy. I'm glad you called. You called right on time. I'm up here talking about domestic violence. What we do if we see a woman want to act crazy and want to fight with us. What you said what we do when they want to act crazy? Yeah. And fight with us? Yeah, if it's one of our girls, our woman, our wife, whatever you want to call it, our girl that we dating right now want to fight and we arguing with her and she just going crazy. What you supposed to do? Either we leave and try to avoid the situation, right? Right. Or if she actually conflict bodily harm to us, you call the cops yourself also before she call it on you. Exactly. Right? Exactly. See, and I just wanted y'all to hear that. I'm gonna get back into the video in a second. Hey, where you at? You on your way up here? Yeah, I'll be on my way up there later on. That's why I was calling. I'll call you right back. I just needed your opinion on that. Hit you right back. Y'all heard this is my homie, BMF Wavy. So now we're gonna get back into what the lady that's sitting right next to 50 Cent is talking about. She's talking about the kids seeing their father do it. Gully said his father's a pimp. Pimps normally beat on women to control them to make them go and get that money and bring it back. Gully said he's come from a great cloth of money. How you come from a great cloth of money and your father's a pimp? That's brainless ways of getting money. No disrespect to your moms, but what was your mom doing if your father was a pimp, man? That's crazy. And I won't even get into none of that because I'm not going to disrespect that lady, period, at all. But it makes me wonder, bro. Of nonviolent affairs. So approximately 1 in 7 men in Louisiana experience severe physical violence from an intimate partner. Approximately 1 in 15 children are exposed to domestic violence annually, and an estimated 60,000 children witness domestic violence in their home each year. Many children experience emotional and psychological effects due to domestic violence, and domestic violence can lead to increased risk of behavioral issues in children. And so it can lead, domestic violence can lead to behavioral risks and domestic violence for children. Gully witnessed something before, is why he will whoop on a woman. And for Gully to have that up on his TV, on his video or post on his channel is way out of bounds. He need to take that down because we don't need our sons, nephews looking at nothing that he just said. He'll whoop on a bitch. I'll whoop on my hoe again. I'll do it again. Yeah, I did it. We don't need that up there, man. And this lady sitting by 50 Cent. He just donated to a bunch of people, and y'all gonna see all the people he donated to in a few minutes. But Gully, you is way out of line. Somebody keep asking me what you and Gully got beef. I don't got no beef with Gully. I don't know him to have beef with. But sometimes a man need to know when to watch their mouth and just apologize for doing wrong, man. That's a fact. L. Blair said Donald Goins wrote a book about that. Facts. Let's go. Support services are crucial for helping affected children to recover and thrive. I am proud to stand here with G Unit as they announce the awarding of grant funding to nonprofits serving the Shreveport community. These grants reflect their ongoing commitment to strengthening vulnerable populations and advancing meaningful community-based solutions. Today is about partnership. It is about recognizing the organizations that are on the front lines, supporting community, seniors, protecting and advocating for families and children, and standing with those in need, who need safety and a voice. These grants. And we standing here advocating for it as well. And I'm advocating it against Gully TV right now. You said it yourself. You will hit a woman, you will beat on her again. You are a woman abuser. And that's never gonna stand in our culture. Ever. Because you will create something that will be so crazy. You see how many people that jumped over the desk getting at people for unaliving their mothers for domestic violence and stuff like that. And you're gonna let our kids see you say that it's cool. You said you're not acceptable to the society of what y'all believe in. He don't believe in none of that. And he's shaking his shoulders side by side like he that dude. Man, you is a clown, boy. For real, every time I think about that video, man, for you to ever in your life try to disrespect and assassinate my character and don't even know me is crazy. I'm not here to assassinate your character. I'm here to say what you said is what make me know who you are. Reflect a shared commitment to building a stronger, safer, and more resilient community. When they say Virginia says our goals lead to Shreveport. It's not mere words, but through meaningful investment in the people and organizations who serve this community every day. They mean that this city matters, its future matters, its people matter. These grants are one step in a larger journey, a journey focused on opportunity, stability, and long-term impact. The G Unit is committed to working alongside local leaders and nonprofits to ensure their resources reach the people who need them most. This is not a one-time event. I'm gonna say this again. This is not a one-time event. It is a part of a broader, sustained effort
to invest in Shreveport's growth and well-being. We are proud to stand with them, and we look forward to continuing this work together. So the nonprofits who are the recipients, the Gingerbread House, Children Advocacy.
And now y'all getting ready to see all the people that he donated to that's against domestic violence. Once again, I'm not utilizing this as a point just for Gully, because this is for Gully, but this is a point for my audience and people. Make sure y'all share this. Please share this. This is a point for all men that's grown as hell that whoop on women need to see this, even though they not even gonna care. And hopefully it do. If we could reach one or two of them and say, I'm gonna go get some treatment, I ain't gonna be whooping on my woman no more. But this is for Gully to take that down because evidently he has influence, and we don't want nobody to see that. We don't even want no grown man that represents or 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 like Gully TV to look at it and think that it's cool. Yeah, Gully said it. I know I ain't bugging out. My bitch when I get the house, she better have this done. Better have that done. After she got off work, working all day, he expects something to happen, and he living in her house, all of the above, and then want to whoop on her. But he listened to Gully TV. This is crazy. And it's crazy for y'all to actually, that is his fan base, to actually think that this is cool. Asking me, y'all didn't see he's tried to help Un. No, he didn't. He talked crazy about Un. Do I need to do a reaction for that? To point out the points of where he was violating the person that was his friend that put him in position. He's staying in somebody's house, and but he's saying he taking care of Un, but you standing in his homeboy house. How you taking care of the man but staying in the man homeboy house? You said you laid on the floor next to him. So you know Un was lying. How you laying on the floor next to a dude laying on the floor, but you took care of him, calling yourself his daddy and all that. You are a liar. You don't even understand what you be saying. Contradictive, and people really listen to you. It's just like people that go to church. They so busy wanting to be so spiritual into the Lord that they listen to the wrong person. They preacher end up either having sex with the congregation or having sex with one of the kids in the congregation. Later on, they found out about it, and that's who they was following. That's who Gully is. One of them type, man. That's crazy. And this right here is 3 days ago, and I don't care how many days, if it was 2 months, 3 months, 50 Cent did what he did right now. We don't care if it was 2 months ago, if y'all talking about Gully going back and forth with me and Uncasa. Don't matter when he said it. See, it's people up here that just somebody just said, wasn't that 2 months ago? So it's 2 months ago. He said he'll beat on a woman, and you still cool with this guy. You was a fool if that's what you talk about. If not, excuse me.
It's important to know that Victor called and he said, Ron, I got something I want to do. Nobody asked him to do. This came from his heart. He's a big man with big money and big ideas and big investments. But he called me and said, Ron, this is what I want to do. I want to invest in the community, and I want to make sure I provide donations to sexual assault victims of domestic violence.
And 50 did that on his own. This man right here, I guess he's a big part of this organization. Said 50 called on his own to do that. That's big right there. That's big. Once again, y'all gonna say, well, 50 baby mama said he hit on her, this, that. If that was so, he's still a human being. If you was on drugs, strung out on alcohol, you gotta go get classes for it. If you got anger management, you gotta go get classes for it. So if he went 50 when he got classes for it, and now he want to donate towards that, so that don't never happen again, because he realized where he went wrong at. That's a big man. Nobody's talking about this on their platforms. Everybody want to talk about 50 Cent dissing T.I., 50 Cent dissing Clarissa Shield and Papoose and dissing this person, this, but they not speaking about this right here. Nobody on their platforms talking about this right here. This is very big. Women losing their lives to men instead of a man walking away like my brother Wavy just said. We walk away. But this is big right here. We're going to finish looking.
People with disabilities and other people in our community. And I said, well, you know, we need to get on that. This person comes from table of everybody. We immediately put that into action. So I didn't mean to disturb you, but I want to let y'all know this is his idea. This wasn't anybody calling and would say, hey, can you send us some money for this group or this group? This was this man's idea. He had a heart of
We gotta give an applause over here, Street Knowledge Podcast, man. 50 did this one, man. Gotta give a thumbs up. Gotta give a thumbs up, man. Gentleman's Corner said, Boosie, this is great positive content. Now I appreciate that. I gotta call it when I see it, man. I don't want to keep reporting on the beefing and the back and forth and the negative. I want to report on good stuff like this. Just so happened, unfortunately, Gully with the back and forth and want to play with me and disrespect Uncasa that did nothing wrong to him, inserted himself into Uncasa and Jim Jones thing that he had going on, created this all the way up to now and made Uncasa told the truth about him, and he came out and told the truth. He still never said I take care of his kids. He wanted, but he didn't dispute Uncasa about his kids. He disputed Uncasa about his jury and he got money. He never still said he take care of his kids. One time he said, "Man, I don't gotta dispute." Basically, I ain't saying exact words. Dispute about my kids. They got my genes, so that's a blessing enough for them, and I can move on. That's crazy. So being that I do have to put this positive content out here about 50 Cent, unfortunately I gotta add an ignorant person, which is Gully. He's very ignorant because it's a well-known problem. He said it himself that he'll whoop a bitch and keep whooping on his HOE. That's my HOE and da da da. He said all of this slick stuff. So this is really a lesson to him, and it's a lesson to the people that this video reach. And everybody, I ask to urgently repost this, share this, man, for real. Because Gully is a danger to our women. And people that watch this and think it's cool, that means you don't have a mother you love, or a sister you love, a niece you love, a female cousin you love. Nothing. That y'all would still rock with this guy. You can get up here and talk all you want to talk about. You don't know nothing about me. I ain't mad at you. You can Google me though, and you can call all around New York City, all around North Carolina. Boy, I'm heavy. My name is excellent around here. But we don't beat on women. We don't send people to jail for our own reasons. So we can stay out of jail. We don't do that. You are a foul individual and you need to take that post down. We don't want our kids watching you say, "What? I beat on my woman. I beat her again. I don't care about what, who you think I don't abide by your rules of society." Wow. And people still respect him. Well, his fan base do, but a lot of people have figured out you are trash, homie. You are trash, bro. You trash, man. You trash. And I have to give 50 Cent his props with this right here. I got you. So he has a gingerbread house, children advocacy center. Yes. The Fountain Community Development Organization.
separate families, 3 should be separate. L Foundation. Moms on a Mission. Best 13. Okay, Neighborhood Association. Northwest Louisiana Youth Golf.
But yeah, we getting ready to show y'all all the people that he did donate to, man. We getting ready to show y'all all the people that he donated to. We're gonna take pictures with him.
All of the nonprofits will come up this way and stand behind and hold that.
Right here. Everybody gonna take pictures.
Let's have all the recipients line up behind Curtis.
So y'all gonna see them getting it together. All these are the people that have the nonprofit against domestic violence. So each person in here is doing their own due diligence and work towards helping women that is scared, don't know how to get up out of the situation, all of the above, man. This is very important, man. And Gully don't realize how important something like this is. From the manner of what he said, he don't care. In his mind, he looking like he a pimp. He think people respect pimps. That's crazy. And 50 gonna speak in a minute after they finish taking the pictures and all that. And I want y'all to hear what he say, man. It's deep, but it's a fact. It's a factor of the matter, or it's a fact of matter that he do speak, man. And let the people know why he did what he did.
And we're gonna take this opportunity so we can hear Mr. Jackson speak.
Go. 50 get ready to speak. Let's hear 50 speak. Make sure y'all tag Gully, man.
Run, there you go. We're good.
I just want to let you guys know I'm excited to be here. This the idea of making a donation to these organizations that came along with the producing the documentary Netflix. And I said I would donate proceeds to domestic violence and to sexual assault victims. And I keep my word, right? Yeah. I didn't say where I would make the donations, and I like Shreveport. And, you know, I wanted to specifically, you know, say like that you'll see a lot of energy that's coming from the same documentary, celebrity culture that say anything about those things that have been going on for a very long time. And it's because they're afraid of people who have success. But I have success without any of those things involved. You know, so I have I don't care. You know, and I was looking, you'll see like I'll have one of the specs on the disputes that just those things will happen because those people are comfortable with things that are going on, or they accept it. You know, and there's a lot of I don't want to go too far into the negative side of things, but there's a lot of people that are finding their way through others, like they're following people. You know what I mean? And they've been in the league for a long time, so they're not get away with it. You know, and I'm excited to be a part of a community, participate in a different way, and was the right person to make the connection. And my prestigious attorney. God directed me to the right path to meet the difference the right way. And I'm like, my grandfather, he said, say less and do more, boy. He said,
His grandfather says, say less and do more. That's powerful, man. It's powerful. His attorney put everything together. Shout out to the lady that's next to him. He said her name is Tabitha. These are people that's making a difference in domestic violence. And this is serious, man. For real. And I'm gonna make a connection with this with my brother Terry D. Very much tied in. Very much. My people walks next to him every day. I ain't gotta say no names, but it's just that simple. So yeah, we gotta teach. We can't be playing with this. We can't be saying certain things on these internets and think that is cool. And then our kids look at it and get a hold of it and get to run with it out there. And then they get into trouble or get their lives lost, going to jail forever from listening to ignorance from somebody that's supposed to be a leader or a person of influence. And if Gully is a person of influence and y'all think that this is cool with what he said, and y'all are allowing it, you're bugging out.
you know, I gotta, you know, I like to speak through my actions. You know, so y'all know what time it is. I don't know what else to say.
The documentary was good.
One more thing, since we all together, I need to make sure the recipients give their acknowledgement letter to the lease. Where are you, the lease? And the second thing is, as we close, if Pastor Green could lead us in the word of prayer.
Lord, how we thank you for this day and how
Let's
we
go.
thank you for this opportunity. Lord, we thank you for this brother who has a big heart and he loves people. We ask you to bless him, bless his going out and bless his coming in. And Lord, whatever he said in his hands to do, we ask you to bless him. And thank you for Tabitha Taylor and thank you for Ron. And Lord, we love you today. We praise you today. We bless your name. And Lord, the gifts that we are giving today, we know that once you touch them, that you can multiply them, that you can make a difference with it. We just ask you to bless every everybody in the sound of my voice, and bless all the efforts. Lord, we love you today. We praise you today. We bless your name. Thank you for every good and perfect gift. Cover us as we leave here. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen, man. Amen. We're gonna leave it on that. We praying for this gullible dude, man. So he show better and do better, man. Tell me where I'm saying something wrong at. Please tell me where I'm saying something wrong. I'm not here picking on him. He need to own up. Because if you ever hit the wrong woman, brother, you won't be here, man. You either gonna go to jail or somebody that love that woman gonna come see you. Then they're gonna end up in jail. Either way, it's all destruction that you creating. All because you wanted to get a couple dollars off of trying to generate something off of a friend that was speaking to his friend that he considered a friend, or he considered him an enemy, whatever he called Jim Jones, whatever. That was none of your business. Now, if you would have said it in all the correct manner, nobody can never, ever not tell that you was being genuine if you were genuine. But you wasn't being genuine. You was trying to disrespect all at the same time to make yourself look big, bro. And it led all the way up to this. All the way up to this. You admitting that you are a woman beater. Bottom line. And this whole episode is a learning lesson for you and all the people that watch this that are women beaters. Because please share this, women. Even men that's against it, please share this. Because men need to hear this. This ain't just me checking Gully. This is men need to hear this. Even women that think that they control a man and can do what they want to him. This is a lesson. This is not a game. But it all started from one person violating his friend that thought that he was his friend, which is unconscious thought you was his friend. And you did all of that just to get a couple dollars off YouTube from one little episode. Like, come on, man. You not good people, man. You a foul dude. You fall out with everybody, everybody. And anybody that do business with you, they better listen and learn and watch who they dealing with when he approach you. That's a fact. After he get what he get out of you, he's somewhere up here talking, and it strokes his ego that people talk back to him and be on his side. So it feel good that he got them talking to him and being on his side, and he has the control of the microphone to talk. That's all he is. He's really a nobody. You a nobody. You don't show nothing but what you want people to see, and you play the distraction game. You can't distract real men, man. I've been out here a long time. I know real when I see it. You don't. You're not it, bro. Stop it. You're gonna hit on the wrong woman, and that's the day you're gonna regret it. And to be honest, you probably ain't even hitting on women no more at this point. You probably don't even got no women that even really want to deal with you. To be honest, you ain't faking nobody out, but you're out here putting out perception of evil. I don't want my kids or other people kids watching what you produce, bro. You do not produce the right thing. You're putting out evil. You're telling our kids, our young men, that it's cool to beat on women. Stop it. Take that video down. Straight like that. Your boy Big Boosie, man, I'm out. I got things to do. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Man, I love everybody. Come up here, show love, man. We growing, we growing, we growing. My numbers is growing, and I'm gonna make sure they grow authentically. Not doing the negative content. Might come up here and go in on a person here and there, but overall, we doing positive content, man.